going on, Masonites? Welcome back to another episode of Conan Exiles on the Baniacs Attack Conan server. It's a very nice day outside today. Excited to do a whole bunch of stuff. Man, I'm really loving this view distance I've got going on. I can see quite a ways away, which is awesome. Let me show you what I've been working on a little bit since the last time. If you remember, last time I left off the episode, I really needed to figure out some stairs in situations like that. So, I changed quite a bit. Yeah. As you can tell, I've definitely changed a lot. I ended up moving the bridge over one just so everything would line up. I had to reevaluate all of this. Well, not all of it, but I reevaluated quite a bit. I want to have a grand entrance. You know, if you're going to have something cool in a cool area like this, built over water, you want to do something that looks nice. So, I wanted to go ahead and build the way, pave the way, so to speak, for the drawbridge. Like I was saying in the last episode, I'm not sure when that's going to come out, but I think this would be an excellent spot for it. And even if it does end up being too large, I still like the way that this looks too. Now, obviously, I'm going to go ahead and replace all this stuff with Tier 2, which will be very helpful. I changed these corner pieces from little angular things that I had going on. I'm going to do something neat with them. Maybe put braziers up top or just something. But I wanted to get the general shape down. So downstairs, I didn't change anything else. Not that I can remember. I mean, I did the finishing touches. I already had the steel bars. Put the fence foundations down in some of the areas. I'm going to have this for extra storage or something. I'm not really sure. I'm thinking about maybe even putting a doorway here, just so it kind of makes it look more flush. I haven't done that. I added an iron chest. I have been steady gathering stone and iron, and more stone, and more iron, and more stone, and more iron, and a bunch of coal in order to get enough materials to level up to Tier 2. And I figured I wanted to go ahead and do that, not only to have the crafting materials to build the foundations for my base, the foundation meaning the placeholder pieces, but also I wanted to go ahead and start getting as much as I possibly could to make the transition smooth. I've also done something else pretty exciting. I added a trebuchet. Now, I haven't finished it. I was able to get the base down, and what is this? I think this is called the trebuchet siege? No. This whole thing's a trebuchet, but there's 3 or 4 different pieces and parts, I believe. I think I still need the arm. I think I need the trebuchet arm. Yeah, I need twine. So later on, I need to remember to get some twine. So what you have to do is you have to get this base, and then you have to get the trebuchet something. I don't think that's the frame. This is the frame, but you have to do this circular piece. Now, those two are done at the carpenter station. Then you do the trebuchet frame, and then you have to do the arm, and then I believe you're done. So you can rotate this bad boy like this. Kind of weird, I know. But I guess if you think about it, it makes sense. Oh, and I need to add a ceiling tile over there. Oh, geez. So much stuff going on. Anyways, I can line this bad boy up. I can launch it, and we can kill some fools. Actually, I think I just spun it all the way around. Oh, man. I'll have to figure it out. We'll do some testing with that. I've started working on that tower. Now, I think I'm going to get damaged, but it's not bad. Anyways, remember when I was talking about a tower where the water goes through? Yeah. Now, this took me way longer than I anticipated in order to try and get lined up on the bottom. Problem was, the bridge that I had is level with the base that I have, right? Trying to get this lined up with the center of the waterfall, because it wasn't done based off the center of the waterfall. I didn't build my entire base off of that. It was off. It was skewed. So I had to start from the bottom and go up using this ceiling tile shape with the things in the middle, the foundations in the middle. Problem is, it's off by like, I don't know, a quarter of a of a wall. So I had to do something really stupid looking with these stairs. I might tear it all down. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I think I've got some pretty cool plans for today. I'm going to be showing you guys what I've been doing. Down here, I've been crafting a whole bunch of different things. Now, I'm thinking about putting a door here. I don't know if I'm going to leave this entirely open or not. As far as base defenses go, I don't really think that it would be a good idea if we ever have PvP stuff to just leave this open next to all my crafting things. I might do something special with this off camera. That way, if anybody on the server watches my stuff and we do have PvP, they won't know exactly where everything is. You know, gotta be safe. And I don't know when that would be, but I'd rather go ahead and do it now and just be prepared for it as opposed to do it later and have to scramble to come get it done. So I'm wondering if I should put steel bars all the way around here up top as like the ceiling tiles, because I know that that is a thing with one of the mods we have. I'm not sure if I have learned it yet or not. I might not have. Let's go ahead and look here and here. I've been leveling up quite a bit. It's been very, very fun to do. And by fun, I mean I've been farming a ton of mats. Okay, so here are the iron bars. This one, iron bar walls, door frame, and a ceiling. Okay, this one has walls, door frame bars, rounded, and that. So I have to learn both of these in order to do that. I don't want to do that right this second, though. Go ahead and get out of that. I have... Okay. I'll go ahead and turn that off. Grab these. Throw these in here. Throw these in here. Okay, so I've got 2,500 bricks. And I've got about 1,700 iron bars. And I've turned the other... I think it was 3,000 iron bars. I'm turning those into iron reinforcements. Let's go ahead and take some of those. Let's go ahead and take some of the bricks that we've done. And let's go ahead and go over here. I've added a carpenter station. Now, the reason that I have these over here as opposed to the ones that I have in the main crafting area that we're all sharing is simply because of the XP. The thing about sharing is awesome, but at the same time, it makes it difficult to gain XP when you have been adding mats to it, because we all want to be able to evenly share it, and if all three of us are on the server at the same time, that can make it difficult. And trying to figure out who put what into what and where and all of that can be kind of cumbersome. None of us have a problem from putting stuff in there and whoever's on gaining the XP from it. That's not a problem at all, because we want to be able to be a tight-knit community. Team Soulless, I mean, come on. We are tight-knit. So, that's not the problem. The problem is, I need to gain XP, and I don't want to necessarily gain all of it if I'm on for hours on end, and all the furnaces are running, and so it just made it easier to have these down here, and me actually give materials to the community thing as well. Make sure they're loaded up. That way, if I'm on and I need the extra XP, I'll do that. And the materials, of course. And then whoever else is on, they can do the same. And we all help each other out that way, and it just works. So, that's our plan for this. I'm going to show you guys where Jocelyn, I've been talking about this for a while, but where she's actually going to be building. She has decided to move over this way. You can already see it loading in. Yeah, Qual's been super busy. He has slowly but surely been upgrading his base to tier 2, which is great. We still need to do something with these thralls and get the bigger wheels. I think it's a greater wheel of pain, and then something else is the big one. Well, let's see what that is. We're in recipes. Go over here. I'm still working on getting some of the tier 2 learned. I should probably go ahead and do that. Nah, I really want to get this one. Has to be level 27. I'm almost there, which is good, but I can't learn it just yet. It's kind of annoying. Something I'm really wanted to try out is this buy and sell. By putting materials in there, I can buy and sell. I can show you guys. You know, I'll go ahead and unlock that. That's not a big deal. Maybe I can do one other tier Let's go ahead and do this just for the sake of it. I said I wasn't going to, but I changed my mind. Okay, getting close to 27. That's not going to be a big deal at all. I can get... Oh, that's level 30. That's level 27, and below. Okay, so I can learn these next. I'm pretty close to it. I'm farming up some materials. That's not bad. Anyways, I forgot to show the Wheels of Pain. Oh man, my brain, guys, it's going all over the place. Okay. Here's the regular Wheel of Pain, and I think that's, yes, it goes lesser to the regular, and then finally to the greater Wheel of Pain. Okay, so we want to be able to eventually get up to those because they actually allow you more slots. The lesser Wheel of Pain, it's only one thrall at a time. Speaking of which, I was taming a thrall earlier yesterday, and he might be done. So on our way back, we'll check that out. It's a level 3 fighter, which will be good. Okay, so this is where Joss is going to be building. I'm not sure how big she's going to build, but we just figured that this would be a good access point. We're going to obviously change these to bigger gates on either side, as well as the back. That'll be good. Be a nice defensive location for her base and the rest of us. Let's go ahead and close this. Let's go ahead and check on this thrall. See if I need to get some more meat. And almost done. Got some gruel. Need to go ahead and turn it on. That's only 38 minutes. Hopefully that'll be enough. And let's go ahead and start to build some of these tier 2 foundations. Now, I have an idea. I can do 17 of them. Yikes. Actually, let's go ahead and do these. I need wood and iron. The two things I don't have in my inventory. Awesome. Okay, like I was saying, I got the materials. Okay. Is that not going to snap? Why is that not snapping? Will you snap anywhere? Wait a second. Is that what it's supposed to... Okay. Interesting. Not really sure why this is not working now. This is part of the mods. I've never used them before. I do have an idea though. Maybe, just maybe, after I'm crafting all of these, wasting materials. That always sucks. Not a fan of that at all. But I do have an idea for what could possibly be the problem. Possibly. We will see. I'm thinking that it might be something to do with maybe the round stairs? Maybe it has to be tier 2 stairs. Okay, let's try these here. Nope. Can I put that anywhere? Well, this seems, like a giant waste. Okay, well, I'll have to come back and try that out another time. I did, however, in the meantime, craft a whole bunch of, well, I say a whole bunch, but it's really the tier 2 foundations, because what I want to do is I've already talked to the rest of the gang, and I want to kind of make this a double wall experience. Simply because, for what I was saying earlier, for protection. I want to do the same thing with this over here, because this is our main area, our storage area. It does not need to be wide in the open. That would be kind of defeat the entire purpose of having something like that with all the mats that we're sharing. I would hate for somebody to be able to break in. My stuff, okay, I can live with that, but you start messing with the team, you're going down. I don't play those games. I don't play those games at all. And I think doing that in tier 2 will be good. Of course, we could do it in tier 3, but the whole plan is to have thralls everywhere. So if they finally get all the way through, there's going to be even more thralls over here, especially in the center portion. I'm not that concerned with it. I think that we will be okay. So I'm assuming I need more iron reinforcements. Let's go ahead and squirt these in here. because I don't know if there is a place for them yet or not. Let's see how many more foundations we can make. I can make 3 more. Okay, we'll go grab some more, and I'll be right back. I jumped the gun a little bit on this. As you can see, I have 1,300 iron reinforcements being prepared, which is fantastic. Now, I don't have a thrall. I really should have probably grabbed a thrall. We do have one in the community center, but like I was saying earlier, that gets messy. I guess I could grab what's in there and bring it over, and then just take what I make and place it back in there. I could definitely do that, but it costs, like, geez. Let's look at the cost of this, just to put it into perspective. 10 bricks, I have ample of those. They're really easy to make. Shaped wood, that's not as bad. You don't get nearly as much wood from one shaped wood as you would, say, like 100 iron. A stack of 100 wood makes, I think, 10 shaped wood, and a stack of 100 iron, I think, makes like 50 iron bars. So the ratio there is off. It costs 7 iron reinforcements. Yeah, I'll have plenty in like 3 days. Not really that long. But at the same time, that is a lot. I'm going to go ahead and place these 3 that I have. I'm going to place them down. And then let's do this. Oh, lag. Okay. Let's do that. And then we will do one. Oh, lag. Not good. Let's do that. We'll place those there. I'm thinking about having just another set of walls. Maybe some bracing behind it. I'm not really sure what we're going to do with that. We just need to make sure that it is protected now. This is our, let's see, a level 2? Yeah, he's a level 2 blacksmith. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab these. I got to remember how much I have. So I just grabbed 128. There's 2,000 in there. I definitely don't want to take everything because Qual is the only other person that's building in tier 2 right now. Let's go ahead and do 4. Oh, 4. There we go. 4 of those. And let's go ahead and start doing the walls. Let's craft 10 and see how far that gets us. Also, what I want to do, how many iron bars? I have 86 iron bars on me. Let's go ahead and try this. Let's do this. Let's craft 2 of these. And I need 2 of these. Now I'm going to put these in the sewer. I think that'll look good. Is there anything else? Can I do the iron ceilings from here? No, I didn't learn that one. That is right. Okay. Let's also check these out right here. These are also part of a mod pack. It looks like, now that I've learned them, I can sell all these basic materials and get coins. Now, I'm assuming that means once I sell them, I'll get some kind of coins, and I'll be able to go back to this jumble market, and I'll be able to buy these. Oh, that's going to be good. I don't know what the rates are for it. I need to let these finish up, and then I can have more room, and then I'll be able to take some mats over there and test it out, because I'm really excited to see what this does and how it works. Now, I know that this particular mod, the buy and sell, is actually, I don't remember which one it is, so forgive me on that. Oh, I need 3 more? 4 more? I need 4 more of those. Okay, I gotta remember that. Like I was saying, I do know that this buy and sell is on the other mod, the PvP mod server. The other mod. It's on the PvP server that John has active with the other YouTubers, which is really cool. And I know that makes things a lot easier. I've heard from Rothgar and some of the other guys that is a giant lifesaver, is to be able to have something like that. Can I get out of I need to make sure I'm able to get out of this. Okay, crouch. I might need to modify this to be able to get in easier. Let's go ahead and go over here and do it this way. Let's do outer face here. Let's do outer face here. 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 Okay. And I need a couple more of those. That's a good start. Let's see, how many more? I need 4 more of the foundation pieces. Okay, there's 4 of those. And let's go ahead and craft 4 more of these. I'm probably going to need more than 4 of these foundations, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to place these, and then I'm going to come back with a stack of materials and see how much money I get from that. This looks a little bit different than I was hoping it would. Now, I'm really hoping, though, that when I convert everything to Tier 2, that this right here and this right here won't show up through the ceiling tiles. I like the way that it looks down here. I was able to add a door, and I think that looks pretty neat. I think it kind of goes along with the whole theme of having like a sewer system, like a little waterway. I think that looks nice. I did that here as well. This is the very first Tier 2 wall that I placed. I think it's going to look really good inside of here, and having everything else being Tier 2 as well. Now, I am an idiot, and I did realize after the fact that the stair railings are definitely made for Tier 2, maybe even Tier 3 materials. That's my bad. I should have done a little bit more research. I need to add some lighting out here. I'm not sure how we're going to connect this exactly. I don't know if we're going to come from the tower down. It's going to be a really weird angle. Maybe I'll have a spiral situation up top where you come and then you come up top and then you spiral all the way down and it brings you out over here. Or I could bypass this altogether, maybe do something neat inside, have some storage, have some thralls, maybe a dummy situation, and then have the ceiling tiles come over, wrap around this, and come down and have a pathway into the water. I don't know. I need to talk to Joss and Qual and see what they think we should do back here. We could just wall it off and add extra supports. We could always do that. But for right now, before we call this the end of the episode, I want to go ahead and check out this buy and sell. So let me see what I get for 1,000 stone. Sell stone. Okay, how's this work? Okay, so in order to sell stone, you have to have increments of 280. What about wood? 168, 56, 73. Now I'm assuming because this is through a different mod that's not the stacking mod, that is why the increments are different. Otherwise, I would have assumed that maybe it would be in 200s or 250s, especially for like the stone, something that could total up to 1,000. That way you would have an even amount. Now, what do these tokens buy us? I have 3 tokens. I'm assuming maybe it's the same thing. So let's go ahead and put our tokens in here. I'm assuming that's what I need to do. And let's go ahead and buy some iron. Now, I can buy 3 iron with this. Okay, for every token, you can buy 1 stack. I'm assuming that's whatever this is. 60, 120, 180. Now, this 180, does it match what I got over here? No, it doesn't. So you actually lose in the process of buying and selling. Okay, well, I could see if you have a lot, that would actually, and you don't want to have to travel across the map, say we get all the iron nodes, we can lose the 24 in the process and still be okay because that's really not that much. In most cases, that's only 1 swing. It's actually less than 1 swing. So that's not too bad of a deal, I suppose. I'll play around with this, and I imagine this would be handy, especially in time restraints. Oh, I'm thirsty, hungry. It's crazy how honey fills up your refreshment. Normally honey's pretty sticky, and by normally I mean honey is always sticky. But I'm not going to complain because that keeps us from having to carry around a water canister, added weight even though it's very slim. I don't know. But what I do know is that this is the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I didn't do a ton of crazy stuff today. Checked out a couple mods, showed you a little bit of modifications that I've been doing to my base. Let's go ahead and fire off this catapult. Show you guys what I got going on. Now, I need to check with the counterweight system because it's set up in a manner that's made for vanilla, okay? So now that our stacks, that's a good, yeah, that'll work. It's set up for vanilla. So stacks of, what, 100, I think it is? And that's what these slots are. I put 1,000 in here. And I'm going to go ahead and assume that that's at the maximum that it could ever possibly... No. Wait, how many slots are there? 10? Okay, yeah. So 1,000 should be this equivalent to vanilla having all these slots filled up with 100 stone. That'll be interesting. So 750 is about 75% of it. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what this does. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to go over here. I want to go over here. Did I not? Oh, I didn't. Oh, I did it. I did it. Okay. Okay. Before, it went further and I couldn't see it. That's a good indication. So in between these two plants is where it goes, between the two cactuses. That's a good landmark. Now, I know we're not supposed to be spamming foundations everywhere, and that'll mess up all the spawn rates. But using the landmarks that are already there, as long as nobody farms them, would be good to have. So 750 stone in here is a counterweight. Shoots you halfway between that. That's a good distance. That's about the furthest rendering distance that I can see anyways. So I might just keep it at this and then measure down from there. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of tinkering with the adjustments. Let's go ahead and do this, because you have to do this every single time. Do this every single time. No. Why is it not spinning back? Did it already reload? It did. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, where's this going? Okay. That completely disappeared. So what if we do this a little bit more? And nope. See, now it doesn't. Man, this thing is really glitchy sometimes. Sometimes it auto does it, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe it did it when I wasn't paying attention by spamming E. I don't know. So the further over this way I go. Okay. Now, nobody's ever really going to be coming up from there. But that's really good to know. That's a good basis for starting off, knowing what I need to do. Distance-wise, if anybody were to come, they would come from over this ridge over here, through the thrall camp, or up this little valley. You can't get up from over there, and technically they could walk underneath this bridge, but I imagine we're going to have some other sort of defensive maneuvers there. So, that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.